Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some fascinating research that sheds light on the role of carbohydrates in early human brain development. Now, this might not sound like the most exciting topic, but trust me, it's way cooler than you think. So, buckle up, and let's explore how something as simple as a sweet fruit could have played a crucial role in shaping our brains. Music in background. First off, let's talk about the study itself. Researchers from the University of Sydney and the University of Glasgow modeled the glucose needs of early humans and their ancestors, dating back 4 million years. They found that natural sugars, like those in fruits and honey, may have supplied the energy required to support growing brains before the advent of cooking made starch-rich foods easier to digest. Now, this challenges the long-standing belief that meat consumption was the primary driver of human evolution. It's like, who knew that sweet treats could be so important? Excited reaction. But why are carbohydrates so significant? Well, it's all about the brain. The human brain is unusually large for our body size, and it requires substantial amounts of energy. Glucose is the brain's primary energy source, and for most of human evolution, it would have come from carbohydrates found in foods like fruit and honey. So, imagine our ancestors chowing down on juicy fruits and sweet honey, fueling their brains and bodies. It's like a prehistoric energy bar. Excited reaction. Now, let's zoom in on the modeling process. The researchers developed a model spanning 4 million years of human evolution to examine the dietary carbohydrates that could meet the increasing glucose demands of a growing brain. They calculated the obligatory glucose demand and compared it with likely food sources available to our ancestors at different stages of evolution. It's like a nutritional detective story, but with math. Excited reaction. The findings suggest that early hominins, like Lucy, were likely highly reliant on carbohydrate-rich foods, especially fruit. As the use of fire and cooking became more widespread, starches from underground food sources like wild yams and African potatoes contributed to glucose intake. But remember, grains entered the human diet much later, so fruits and honey were the stars of the show for a long time. Excited reaction. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The study highlights the nutritional demands during pregnancy and lactation. Reproductive females required substantially more glucose than other adults due to the needs of the fetus, placenta, and milk production. So, it's no wonder pregnant women often crave fruit. It's like the body knows what it needs. Excited reaction. But wait, there's more. The findings may also help explain why sweet foods appeal to children. You see, children need more energy in the form of carbohydrates because their brains are demanding as much as 2/3 of their basal metabolic rate during development. So, those sugary treats might just be nature's way of keeping kids fueled and happy. Excited reaction. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. The research offers insight into our long-standing preference for sweetness. For most of evolution, fruit and honey were valuable sources of energy that helped meet the body's glucose needs. Sugars in nature are typically packaged within foods that also contain fiber, vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial compounds. So, it's not just about the sugar, it's about the whole package. Excited reaction. In conclusion, this study reminds us that carbohydrates, especially those found in fruits and honey, played a central role in human evolution. Instead of fearing carbohydrates, we should focus on high-quality sources, including whole fruits, legumes, and nutritious grains. So, the next time you reach for a sweet treat, remember that it might just be a taste of our evolutionary past. Closing music. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. See you next time.